Hi, hey, hello. Welcome to this video. I thought I'd do this intro while my water is boiling. Because I'm making an egg. Because I have well, I do have groceries, but unfortunately for me, past Lizzie wanted to rot all day yesterday. And although past her enjoyed it, current me is kind of annoyed. So, what is this video? We're just going to do a giant reset. I came back from Austin, so I need to unpack my suitcase. I need to put it away. I need to wash the clothes. I need to wash my sheets. It's the first of the month. We got to do the first of the month cleanings. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Also, I have to move stuff in my apartment because we have foundational cracks and they are coming, I think, tomorrow. I rescheduled it. It was supposed to be today and I was like, oh God, no, because the last thing I wanted to do yesterday was move half of the house around. So that's the goal for today, is to clean, reset, and like move the things away from the foundational cracks so that they can, you know, scrape them, fill them, paint them. That's the sitch. Welcome to the reset video. I compiled a list of all the things I need to clean and all the things I need to do. And we're going to start with the bathroom because I'm going to want to shower after this. So we're going to clean the shower first. We're going to start a little laundry because I don't have anything. I was going to do the cleaning first. Well, I guess technically you'd want to clean. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we're going to clean the bathroom, do some laundry. Yes. And then move into like the general space / my bedroom. Because we're going to do the kitchen last at the end of the night. And then at some point, I'll use my very clean shower to clean my body. Let's go. I should have gotten. Oh, I meant. Should be my knees. Real quick, before I get knee deep into the bathroom, I was like, I should need to do my clothes. So that way it's running while I'm cleaning. The older I get, the more sometimes I'm like, you know, I think I have a little bit of the ADHD. I can see it in my brain. No, I can see it in the way. Shout out to like the internet in the sense that people who are like diagnosed ADHD like go on the internet and show themselves. Because my brain has turned into, I don't ever recall it being this bad, but you know, I'm aging and my hormones are changing. But the way people like bounce from one task to one task, are like, oh yeah, this, and they walk around and they've left their camera recording for like 30 minutes and it's just air. And I'm like, oh wow, that's wild. That's a decent that's a decent replication of what I do. Not to that extreme though, because I was like, I don't think I have, on the sliding scale, if this is the worst of it and this is like the light of it, I think it's over here. Because I was like, I can still manage, and I can pause myself and be like, whoa, stop girl, go get this, go get that, and like reorder. But 18, like, I know my 27-year-old brain couldn't have been like this, because how did I, well, let's roll back. I know my 25-year-old brain couldn't have been like this, because how did I manage grad school? While working, while interning, while being in a Greek life organization. You know? And I was on it. I was on it. So, let's go. Let's go. Yes. I love how this one pipe, let's move you this way. Yeah. And ready, we're gonna go downtown. I guess that's a little more than I probably needed. I didn't realize you could see all of our trash. Now that the laundries are rolling, I can go ahead and do the shower. Here's the thing, folks. I forgot to put on my list the scrubbing bubbles item that I use. So we're just going to use the mildew spray and just, you know, do a nice good rub down, and then I'll put it on my list so we can follow up. You won't be here for the follow up. I'll be here for the follow up of said scrubbing bubble spray, but bummer. At least it's for the mold, you know. Mold and mildew. All right. I'm tired already, dude. I was already tired when I woke up, if I'm honest. So the bathroom is done, minus the mirror. The ventilation fan is on, and also the fan above me is on because I'm hot already. I'm toasty roasty, babes. And I could probably switch into shorts, but I don't want to. So here we are. I also need to flip the laundry because I don't hear it anymore. And I have not cleaned the mirrors, to circle back, in the bathroom because I have a mirror out here. So I'm just going to dust everything here. Then when I wipe down this mirror, wipe down the other mirror so that we're doing the task at once. Do everything in here, flip the laundry, put on Gossip Girl Season 4 because I went to Half Price Books and they had Lie to Me, which is, if you didn't know, a show from like, I think the 2010s about like a psychologist who could like read your facial expressions to see whether, and your body tics to see whether or not you were lying. Like he was a human lie detector. And I wonder if, honestly, you could do that in this day and age with the amount of filler and Botox casual people have and the massive amounts of plastic surgery celebrities and famous people have had. Like, ugh. Bring back being terrified like we all were when Heidi's face got revealed on the hills. I wish I could go back to the time when seeing Heidi's face was like jarring and terrifying, and now she looks like every other, what's that thing? You look like every other bitch. I don't know. She just looks like, everybody else looks like Heidi. Heidi looks like everybody else. And they all look like they're fucking 50 years old with the amount of plastic surgery they've had. Plastic surgery never makes anybody look younger, dude. You cannot convince me. Anyways, that's besides the point. Plastic surgery aside. But, so, I'm going to put that on. I'm going to clean in here. Yeah, and I'm just avoiding the task because I really don't want to do it. I rather would just be laying in bed being on TikTok. But we cannot. We must clean. Because my future me will thank me tomorrow morning when I wake up and just go, ah! A crisp clean home. Just in time for maintenance to get it all dirty. Oh. Instagram for TV? The fuck? Huh. I wish she said little stoppers. Ugh. Ew! Can you get dryer lung? You know how people can get like baker's lung from the flour and then like groomer's lung from grooming animals with the stuff that gets inside there? Do you think if someone did laundry enough over and over again, there'd be enough lint in the world to give them a cleaner's lung, which I feel like would be more chemical related, but whatever.
Very it's the only way you know for sure. It's an asset thing to do whatever it takes to make things work. Well, now you have your answer. Maybe to put this back on you. Like we have he's a guy. Do you think he really wants to talk? Just come home and show him you're ready to move on. Twice, if necessary.
We took a tiny break. My mom framed this construction work art from when I was 7 because I got selected to be in an art show. And there's a picture of me on my wall standing next to it. And I was like, well, maybe I should put it on something, like change it out. But I think my mom, I don't know what my mom actually did. I think it's not going to be able to be peeled off from here. Ah! Crazy beans, because I wonder if you can see the glue. Because it's the only thing that is still blue. My mom whole ass glued this down. Damn. Tough. I wanted to put this in a frame with the picture of the Polaroid of me. See, because here's what it used to look like. Can you see? Probably not. A much brighter blue, I guess. Alright, I switched it from this very yellow gold frame to this brown golden frame, and I think it fits better with the discoloration. And here I am in the corner.
Jan, it's really important to me that you know.
So now we gotta figure out where to hang this bad boy.
What have you bed on subject? Oh, so does this chatty insomniac have it that he puts into caps? A new one each morning. And I'm not on a lot of them. Like Chuck and Drag, or I guess there's something I need to do first.
Hey man, what are you doing? And I went through Mindy's house. Then I seen her back in the house. First thing is, she tried to get back in the king's house and making injections of water in the kingdom.
And that you can't bet hostesses when the roster runs.
Never, but I will get it.
Dude, did you know that Gossip Girl talks about Planned Parenthood versus Casey, that Supreme Court case in the 90s? This is like her dean, oh, right there, her dean of Columbia, Blair. If you don't know, spoiler, Blair doesn't get into anything. She really wants to go to Yale. Doesn't get in due to whatever. So she has to go to NYU. Oh, gasp. And I believe at this point has transferred to Columbia. And I don't know why. She's got everybody at a party. I don't know. I'm like watching it But Gossip Girl is full of plot holes and writer strikes, and it makes no sense. Especially the finale. But she just went up to her and was like, I read your comment. I guess the dean made some sort of commentary on Planned Parenthood versus Casey. And the dean's like, you read that? And she goes, of course, every woman who cares about her right to choose should. What? I mean, I'm pro that comment for sure, but I feel like I need to rewatch it and pull out. Everything is inherently political. I'm aware of this, but like the very obvious like political things, I don't know. I've either never seen this episode, it never crossed my mind, or somehow in my youth I did not know what Planned Parenthood versus Casey was. And if you don't know, in the short of it all, it's when the Supreme Court said, because it was the first big legislation like federal laws after Roe v. Wade, that stated that you cannot create like undue burden. So because the states and the more conservative states were putting up really burdensome barriers to get medical care and treatment, and just like your opportunity to choose. And Planned Parenthood versus Casey basically said that you could pretty much do like whatever as long as it wasn't undue. So if you could prove that it was undue and it was burdensome to the person seeking the abortion, the D&C, that like it was illegal and unlawful. So banana beans. And it was 1990, I believe, is when Planned Parenthood versus Casey was like land of the law. Law of the land? That's the word. Did my dryer stop? No. Anyways, I just had to come on here and tell you because what? I mean, granted, they're in New York City, but still. She was also talking about some other things. I really feel like someone do a deep dive on the way that the way people have been breaking down Sex in the City. Can we do that for Gossip Girl? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you to all the YouTube video essayists. Please. The energy y'all have for Sex in the City, can we bring it for Gossip Girl? Please. I guess I'm done with my lunch break. I don't know. What do I need to do? Put my refrigerated item away. I guess I could vacuum. Yeah, because I've dusted. I need to vacuum. Put my suitcase away. Yeah. Okay.
And this time, they brought it.
Alright, you didn't see it, but I moved my table. And all the stuff that was here, which is our storage items. Because there's a crack there. So I gotta move this. Which also means I have to dust it for the first time in too long, okay? Don't judge me. So I wasn't going to clean the kitchen till after I made dinner, but here's the thing. I'm already kind of on a roll and the laundry's not progressing as quickly as I thought. So I'm going to do the kitchen real quick. Then I'm going to probably shower. So that way when I'm done, the only thing that I have left is to move my dresser. All right, let's go. Just let's go. JK, the dishwasher has started, so we're gonna move my dresser now because since I started the dishwasher, I can't necessarily shower. Emotional support pickle. I could, okay. Okay, and I'm gonna block myself into the closet. Help me! Ow! I miss my UPS muscles. I miss my 20-something year old muscles, actually. Gosh. Big ass Danny Ricardo. I'm gonna move what you're on. Don't be alarmed or do. All right, y'all, it's 9 o'clock at night. I started this vlog video at like 9:30, and look, see this whole to-do list? You see all this? You see all these words? I did all of this today because you have bathroom, wash, kitchen, bedroom, living room, dining room, all with multiple things underneath. I did them all. I did everything on this list with the exception of applying for a job because I spent the day cleaning and prepping for maintenance tomorrow. And I did not meal prep. That's another future me sadness I'm going to have to deal with in about 12 hours. I'm thinking maybe I'll go to bed. Well, actually, I'm going to listen to Make Some Noise, the new episode. I'm going to go to bed, and I think tomorrow I'm going to take you with me to meal prep and to also update the Hobonichi because I need to fill in the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, 28th. Gotta find something fun to put on March 1st, like March's intro page, and then the 1st. Yikes. I'll take you with me for that so you can at least see, because that's part of like my reset is keeping this bad boy up to date along with my weekly and my 5-year journal, and also probably with me to update my story graph and or my book journal because I caught up on my reading goal kind of in like the last stretch of February. Yeah, I'll leave you for now and I'll catch you guys in about 12 hours. Maybe less than that if I wake up at 6. Then it would be 9 hours. I guess I need to go to bed now. Good morning. Do I want to start the day hearing a washing machine? No. I'm turning none of the real lights on. It's too early. I'm also whispering as if my roommate is home. They're not home. It's just 6:30. I really wish I would have made this yesterday. Ugh. And now, I have breakfast for the next week. Okay, let's catch up with my Hobonichi. Still don't want to turn a light on. Well, the time it took me to cook my breakfast is the exact time it took for my laundry to wash. So I just switched my blanket. And now we're here. Fun fact, I hate working from this table. I much prefer working from the coffee table, but put the coffee table up and out of the way. I really miss proper spell checks. Yeah, okay. I would put my headphones on, but I'm fearful that I'd get into the groove and not hear the maintenance people. hours later, we finished doing everything. Well, actually, I did not finish my book journal because I locked, as you all saw, I locked my journal in that. And I guess I could move it, but you can't tell, or maybe you can. It's still wet. So that's like wet in my room. There's a wet spot in the bathroom. And then, hope you're not getting motion sickness. I don't think you can see. Oh yeah, you can. Dining room. You definitely will be able to see it in the kitchen. And then the big one. Right there, folks. That crack went all the way here. And also it's in my roommate's room. So we're pretty much done setting up, or like resetting, if you will. I'm making the last of my meal prep now that they're gone. And that's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed, and if you didn't, live your best life. Bye.